And back in the book segment tonight, Waters World. On Labor Day weekend, thousands of Muslims gathered in Washington for the Islamic Society of North America Convention. Today, of course, the 12th anniversary of 9/11, so this edition of Waters World is especially appropriate.
What is the Muslim convention?
I'm here to gain more knowledge about my own religion.
It's great to be with your fellow Americans who happen to be also Muslims.
I'm not Muslim.
But you're here at the Muslim convention.
Yes.
President Obama still has Gitmo open.
Yes, he does.
Does that bother you?
It does.
So Gitmo.
That's terrible. And they're being tortured.
The United States is torturing people
Definitely.
in Gitmo?
They're force feeding them, which is one form of torture.
Well, what are we looking at here?
It's called a burkini.
If this is a burkini, I'd like to see what a one-piece looks like. Now, your experience as a Muslim in America, how has that been?
It's cool. I mean, I like it.
Now, do you think Muslims are getting a fair shake here in America?
Absolutely not.
People don't know enough about us. We both believe in Jesus.
After 9/11, we looked at as terrorists.
Do you ever feel profiled when you go through airport security?
Yeah, I understand why they take more precautions.
Do you think Islamic terror has really given the Islamic faith a bad rap?
Oh,
And how?
killed us.
It kills you.
Killing us.
I was in Yemen.
Yemen?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
You know Yemen is a hotbed of terrorism.
I don't know. I never seen anything like that.
If it was a Christian, it would never say it was a Christian terrorist.
Have there been a lot of Christian terrorist attacks recently?
There's been some.
Like which ones?
I can't recall.
What rights are Muslims in the United States being denied that other people have?
If you look at the NYPD surveillance issue, if I wanted to be spied on, I could have lived in another country.
You realize the NSA is spying not just on Muslims,
absolutely.
but on everybody.
Absolutely.
And the president doesn't call Islamic terror Islamic terror.
Yeah.
He calls it extremists.
Exactly. In every religion, I believe that there are extremists. And Adolf Hitler, he was a Christian, and he was kind of extreme with whatever he did.
But you don't think that the United States targets civilians on purpose?
Drone strikes or occupying a foreign nation will increase terrorism.
So if the United States withdrew from the Middle East, then Al-Qaeda would throw down their arms?
Sure, I mean, it's logical.
Do you think that the Muslim community here in the United States needs to protest more against the jihadists?
We're totally against any form of terrorism.
Muslims are peacemakers, so we just kind of let them do their thing, because if we start to fight back, then we're stooping down to their level.
Do you think Obama's a war criminal?
He and most of the U.S. government could be considered war criminals.
Quick interview?
No thanks.
You're out? All right. Thanks anyway.
All right.
Are you worried about the Syrian situation? What do you think the president should do about it?
Peace in the Middle East.
President Obama, how do you think
he's good guy.
Do you like Bush too?
Oh yes, why not?
Why not? Do you ever watch Bill O'Reilly on Fox News
I
Channel?
haven't, no.
You've never seen The Factor?
The X Factor? No.
If Bill stands up for Americans, at the same time, he should also be standing up for the Muslims.
You got a lot of explaining to do, Bill O'Reilly. You got to step up your game.
What do I have to explain, Waters?
I don't know. You need to step up your game.
I
think
know.
That's what
well,
she
that's
wants to
true.
say.
I need to step up my game. I got you on here.
That's right.
I got to step it up. But she didn't articulate what do I have to explain.
Right, and she also couldn't give an example of a Christian terrorist attack.
No, I mean, there haven't been any, so that's probably why she couldn't do it. Generally speaking, it seemed everybody was polite, right?
Everyone was polite. It looked like they were giving me a hard time because I was sweating a lot, but it was hot there for me at the Muslim convention.
So it was a climatic
It was
thing.
climatic. I should have worn a burkini. I think it would have been more breathable for me.
Yeah, I think you'd look good in that. It's better than the collar up in the back that you usually have.
No, but everybody was very nice to me, and I think the main beef is that when there's a terrorist attack in this country, the media automatically goes to, well, was it a Muslim? And these people here don't like that.
Why?
They feel
But it's always a Muslim.
it is
Not
always a
always.
Muslim.
I mean, we had the Unabomber and things like that.
True.
But recently, it's always been
It is always
the
a Muslim, right? But they said this: if there was a guy running around America, mass murdering people, and calling himself a Christian, we wouldn't say this guy's Christian. He's unchristian.
The liberal press would go wild with
exactly,
that.
but a real Christian would say that guy's not a Christian. It's not Christian to kill people, and that's just their analogy.
Okay, but the woman said that Hitler was a Christian.
Right.
No, he wasn't.
Right.
I mean, he tried everything he could to get Christianity out of Germany, and the Nazi Party took over so-called churches. It's crazy. All right, Waters, good. Thank you very much.
Thank
Good to
you.